apartment like Bruce Wayne in this bitch. I guess I should make myself more comfortable. Yeah, that's it. Battery finna die though. Should turn this light on. Hey man, I'm here though. I'm here though for the fellow dots and the weirdos. We got one person. There they go. Matter of fact, there they go. Hey, let me see. What we doing? All right, peace. All right. This is just a follow up from the first live, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump right in. We got one person in the building. That's all we need, though. Watching from NZ. What's NZ? New Zealand? Is that New Zealand? Yo. Well, shout out to the NZ then. You dig? All right. So I dropped a video earlier talking about watch the signs. You know what I'm saying? Connect the dots. We're watching a very violent, well, peace to New Zealand then. Peace. We're watching a very violent stage show, or not. All I could do is, LV is Las Vegas. Terrio Cool Whip. Is that the Vegas though? Yeah. So Vegas and New Zealand. I'm in good company right now. So yeah, so me digressing and shit. So yeah, so you know, I got a lot of frantic calls today because it seems like, you know, people are really panicking and letting a lot of fear sink in. And you got to remind yourself, anytime you start to feel an overwhelming feeling or sensation of fear, you have to consider the source, because sometimes fear will keep you alive. But most of the times, fear is manufactured. So you have to check the source, you know what I'm saying? And just like I was telling a couple of people that called me today in fear, and these are people that are older in age. So they're seeing these things that are happening on the news, and fear is attacking them, when normally they wouldn't bother themselves with conspiracy theorists or even be involved in world politics. People of a certain age, you know what I'm saying? And it just made me want to do this video even more, even though I was going to do it anyway. So I'm a little late to the party. But with all that being said, family, so like I said in the first video, look at the pieces of the puzzle. Like, look at the whole chessboard, right? We have a war that's going on that's being broadcasted on all of our devices. So ironic. And like I mentioned to the people I was talking to, I watch the news not for information or data gathering. I watch the news because they're showing their hand. If they had playing cards, the news is showing their hand, you know. And for the last 2.5 months, the news has been phasing out the CV, phasing it out. Is not as prevalent anymore. They don't talk about the CV at all. It went from CV, that's the video, right, to the jab, right? And now they're even phasing out the jab. So when the news comes on, the first thing, numbers, death rates, hospitalizations. First 1 minute of the broadcast, all broadcasts. That went from the first 1 to 10 minutes to now the middle segment of the show. They'll have another lead story, and now it's at the middle. And now, well, recently in the last 2.5 months, COVID numbers, vaccinations. Now that's at the end of the broadcast, and now we have the crisis in the Ukraine. Nothing about it. This is the programming of the psyche. It's the programming of the psyche. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, cool. So, you have a tyrant, quote unquote, that is in the European lands taking over countries and shit, right? So, is that a cause for alarm? What if he knows something that we don't? What if he's in the right? But the media is not going to portray it like that. Not at all. Okay? Remind you. See how it's portrayed. He's a madman, right? This is a TV show. Dots connected. Everything that we see that doesn't make sense is part of the puzzle. Why is he doing this? Oh, well, he's doing this because Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union and he wants it back. But now? Why now? See? People don't critically think. Okay, that's the story. He wants it back. He's going to take over all the land. And he said any country that gets in his way will be met with action that they've never seen in the history of their country, and it will come swift. Damn, that's a big threat. It's a tall order to fill, bruh. Nonetheless. So, that doesn't make any sense. Neither does the CV. Neither does the jab. Neither does chemtrails. Neither does 5G. Neither does AI. Neither does all that shit. Neither does Kanye West. Neither does Kim Kardashian. I'm playing. Neither does Rick Ross. Neither does Chris Brown. Neither does Judge Joe Brown. Okay? But my point is, take these things that don't make sense and make them make sense. Because then you'll start to see they start to fit. You know what I mean? They start to fit. Hypothetically speaking, what has Russia been known for in the past 3 years? 2 to 3 years. They've been known for hacking into computer systems, right? Fixing elections, right? Things like that. Remember a few months ago, maybe about a year ago, Russia was hacking into hella companies, was coming under cyber attacks, hella utility companies, water plants. Russia was hacking into them and they were trying to stop it. If Russia has that type of power to shut down the infrastructure of a country, right? A whole country, right? They have the power to do that, or the know-how, the capability to do that. Something tells me that these threats that are being said are not going to be soldiers on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Not going to be a nuclear weapon being thrown, because we all got them. So that's going to cause a chain reaction and this whole planet blow up. And that's what a lot of people are thinking is going to happen. A lot of doomsday shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of older people thinking it's finna go down. It's possible. I don't think so, because the world is a stage. Never forget that. The world is a stage. Never forget that. All right? It's a stage. Those who know that. You know what I'm saying? People that are in certain societies, certain groups, that's part of the moniker. That's how they know. It's a stage. And now it's not just your country, they country, it's everybody's country. It's in on the play. It's a play. Right? So Russia can shut this shit down like that. Your lights will be off like that. What you gonna do? Water off like that. What you gonna do? And the reason why I bring this piece of the puzzle to the table is because let's look at the CV. Now I hope y'all are decoding when I say CV because I don't want to trip the algorithm. You know, the video, that vid. You know what I'm saying? The CV. Remember, that started in China. We seen it on the internet first. People falling out in the street. Niggas was falling out in the streets of China. That made a nigga panic. None of that ever happened anywhere else but China, though. China has very strict restrictions on their social media outputs and intake. But somehow, all of that leaked out. And that's what we seen before it hit everywhere else. But now China doing cool. Are they? Remember, they're very private people. So they may report one story, and that's not what it is. Remember, man, we're dealing with kingdoms. That kingdom over there, that's some other shit that's way beyond our conception or our we can't even perception. We can't even perceive that from the outside world, right? Russia's the same way. We can't even perceive what Russia's about. These kingdoms that are very secluded, they're connected. China, Russia, India, and Brazil. Brazil, Russia, India, China. It's called BRIC. If you never heard of it, go ahead and do your Googles, man. You can go ahead and minimize the little page, you know what I'm saying? Come back, you know, Google BRIC, B-R-I-C, and see who really in bed with each other. Remember, this is a stage. So, like I said, as far as we know, right? As far as we know, what we're going through with the CV could be a bioweapon, right? It could be a bioweapon to gain financial leverage on the world stage, or just part of a stepped plan to change the world, because you had to have that first. So what else happened? They cut off the ports in the United States. The ports are fucked up. The transportation is messed up here. This is all how to break down a country's economic system. The new face of war is different, but it's the same. It's different, but it's the same. It's always been a stage. World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Iraq. Even though people die and it's real, it's always an agenda, and it's not money. People who control this puppet play, money don't exist to them. They don't need your fucking $10. They don't need that shit. They don't need that shit. So it's not about money. That's what people who argue politics say. Oh, it's all about the money. It's all about the oil. Nigga, this shit bigger than all of that. How big is it, Dre? I don't know, but it's bigger than that, right? Okay, cool. Whatever, right? So, what was that? So China, right? First stage, CV, spread, ports are closed, economic crisis, right? Now what's the next phase? Because they didn't phase all of that out of our psyche, because it's not even on the news no more, not as much, right? Next phase is forget about it. There's a war. Oh my God, it's a war. I'm so afraid. Every time that fear sinks in, it's a compartmentalizing of your brain. Anytime you fear something, it's traumatic to the psyche. It chambers the thought process and builds another chamber. People don't know that. People who are into psychology know this. This is why when you suffer physical trauma as a child, you know, whatever that is, it changes your personality because it changes your brain. Fear does that as well. So now we're no longer afraid of the CV. Now it's a war. But remember, this is a stage to create a plan of something because these are kingdoms. Okay? Hypothetically speaking, Putin says, yo, we finna start cyber attacking all these motherfuckers because we know how to do it. Now what happens? You know what happens now? Now we got to do things out of safety. So to protect our citizens, we have to tighten up on all of our cyber security. So all of your information, your identities, who you are needs to be protected. So you need to voluntarily give us permission to control your data and who you are. In the form of what? Some people say a microchip. We're not going to do the microchip thing. You got a telephone, or not a telephone, you got a cell phone. That's microchip enough. But they already have your data, but they have to make you say, yes, we want that. We want to be safe. Remember, all the change comes from fear and then wanting to be safe. They make you afraid and then they give you the solution of we can protect you. That's how they bring about change. Might I remind you that this has always been the case. We'll go back just a little bit, to 2001, when a group of unknown assailants hijacked some planes and flew them into two fucking towers that somehow just disintegrated and fell from the top down. Wow, that was amazing. And we seen it on TV, just like you're watching this. Just like you're watching the war. It's a fucking show, and they don't give a fuck. They will kill you, your mama, your fucking sister, just to make the show believable. You want to know why? Because we're so adapted to reality TV, we won't believe it until we see bloodshed. Oh, it must be real. We watched that shit on 9/11 on TV like, damn. But we know that shit wasn't real. It happened, but it didn't happen like how they say it happened. Do I have to remind y'all the Pentagon? Ooh, I shouldn't even be saying that word. That P building in Washington that the plane flew in, not the towers. That P building that's shaped like a little thing. Remember, a plane flew into that too. No, it didn't. It was just a wall knocked down. They said a plane flew in there. It wasn't even no explosion. Anyhow, if a plane brought down a tower, it should have disintegrated that building, but it didn't. A wall fell down though. Anyways, remember when that happened? What did they do? In the name of safety, we have to watch all of our borders. All the airlines, all the airports. Yep, we have to watch all the ports. TSA, bam. Now you have to go in through a check-in. But it became so normalized, we forgot that happened. We forgot that it wasn't like that before until 9/11. It wasn't like that before. You didn't have to get to the airport hella early. We forgot. See, compartmentalizing your brain. Fear, compartmentalized. Oh my God, the towers, compartmentalized. We have the answer. Safety, changing shit. Why did they change it? Because this brought about a whole bunch of changes. The NSA. The NSA was brought about because they need to legally go around the Constitution and all the civil rights of invasion of privacy. Legally, they had to do it. So they had to enact an emergency bill or an emergency order. Order, right? Emergency order to survey all lines of communication That doesn't just mean your cell phone, that means all lines of communication, your emails, all lines of communication are under the guides of the NSA. Out of the fucking realms of safety. You want to be safe from the terrorists, right? Right. But you're not paying attention anyways, because now it's just normal. Now your cell phones listen to you and you talk about Lysol and you see a Lysol commercial. But it's normal to us now. Because we have the attention span and the memory of a fucking snail. You know what I'm saying? I digress. So, okay, that was then. Moving along, they still been doing the same shit the whole time. Katrina, same shit. Fear. They control the weather, fuck shit up, make you afraid. Oh, we're gonna fix you. FEMA. Ah! Connect the dots. All of this shit goes together. FEMA, NSA, TSA, Putin, all the same shit. It's just different stages of the plan. They're moving humanity along. They can't just tell you, hey, we're going to change your world and we're going to change the way that you think about it. You ready? Let's go. Niggas ain't finna do that. So they have to train the world to do what they want us to do. That's what all of this is. It's training day, nigga. Lace your boots up. Fuck wrong with y'all. Training day, nigga. Alright. I can't get rid of this shit. It won't go away. This won't go away. I've been up since 5 o'clock. And I'm tired. Alright. But I gotta bring the people the shit. Look at my smiley face shirt. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. We talked about China. We talked about Russia. Brazil and India are the last components of that. I'm pretty sure we'll see their stages in this. It's called BRIC, B-R-I-C. All right. Well, all of this is hypothetical hyperbole. Hyperbole. Bullshit. It's hypothetical bullshit. It's just me looking at the pieces of the puzzle and arranging them to see a little bit of the picture. You know what I'm saying? Common sense has been thrown out of the window, and we all have a bad case of amnesia. That's why we can't see it. We can't see it. And we're all driven by fear. I'm guilty of it too. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, well, you know, I'm just so above that. You know, my lower chakras are just so in tune. So none of that shit bothers me. I'm not a human being. I'm not human. That's for you humans. That shit sounds hella grandiose and hella metaphysical and hella om and shit. But keeping it a fucking buck and keeping it way too tall, something will be wrong with you if you didn't have an ounce of fear. But like I told you in the beginning of this video, fear will keep your ass alive. Fear isn't nothing to run from. Fear is something to embrace. But when you fear monger and push fear and peddle it, then it becomes toxic. Toxic. Which we see a lot of YouTubers do. Which we see mainstream media do. They're peddling pee. They're peddling fear spelled with a PH. Fear. They're peddling that shit. You know? And I just get very discouraged and very disheartened because my when I say my people, I don't just mean black people. I just mean humanity as a whole. We want to love, we want to be good, we want to do the right thing, you know, but we're so fucked up in the head because of being trained to be fucked up in the head. We're lost and we don't see a lot of the times that being trained to be fucked up in the head was done on purpose. And the only way, if you really want to help somebody, you need to help yourself. And the only way to really help yourself in times like this is to arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. I'm just playing. I'm playing. I had a SETI flashback. I'm playing though. No, but seriously, arm yourself with knowledge. But not only knowledge, you have to go into the wisdom. And then you have to cultivate the wisdom until you understand. Overstand. Understand. Check. Yeah. There's nothing that you can do about the stage and the play that you're watching. There's nothing you can do about it. It's had momentum since the inorganic ones, a little bit of Ralph Smart, since the inorganic ones have been in control. So the momentum is a little strong, but you shouldn't worry about that. You see, I had a revelation the other night, and sometimes when I get these downloads, if I don't record them, I lose them. That's why I started making videos, because I get downloads and then I'll forget them. So that's how these videos started. But the other night, let me see if I can try to recall. The other night, I started to understand what Christ is. Again, like a different level of it. Like I've I've covered this subject many times, so I've had many different tiers of understanding, but the other night was different. You see, this physical world is it's ruled it's ruled by something that I'm going to leave nameless for the sake of this video. And it's all physical shit. So a person, by whatever name you want to call him, he did exist. Like, at first I was just like, that person didn't exist. Like, Jesus didn't exist. His name wasn't Jesus though, but that person did exist. What he was saying has been misconstrued. What he was has been taken out of proportion. He was a accumulation of star constellations and light codes, to where it wasn't fragmented like a zodiac. It was all of the zodiac lights that formed into one physical vessel. I know that may sound crazy, but I'm trying to drive home the point that there's a difference between physical and light soul. This world is strictly physical. Those who are controlling the puppets in the play that we're watching, they're anti-Christ. Everything that you're watching is anti-Christ, meaning it's, oh, I got 5% left on my phone, meaning it's separating the light. Damn, I can't really recall all my download. I'm just gonna freestyle. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So, all the stuff that we're seeing is negative polarity. It's evil, if that's what you want to call it. Everything in the physical form is evil. That's why, really, the only thing that really matters is your soul. The only thing that matters is your soul. The only thing that matters is what's inside of this. So whatever's inside of you, that's the only thing that matters, and that's the only thing that you should be concerned about. That's it. That's the only thing. If you're a God-fearing person, if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're a Buddhist, if you're a Taoist, if you're a Hebrew, at the end of the day, all of that belief system is not the one. The only thing you have to be concerned with is your soul. That is what you want to call positive polarity. Or some people look at it as God. Some people call it their spirit, their soul, God. But that's what it is. And that's the only thing that fucking matters, man. That's not what I got downloaded though the other night. It was way more intense. But I'm just taking that, and this was before the war happened. The war. Can you believe niggas is talking about there's a fucking war? Shit crazy, man. Smash up the likes. Stop playing. Let me see what the people are talking about. Is that Kobe? Okay. Gemini Eyes J says, I'm worried about being trapped here when I die. Don't steal my consciousness, my soul. Interesting point about that is everything repeats, Gemini IJ. So you'll be trapped here if you don't get the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to understand what here is. I'm trying to tell you in a nutshell what here is. It ain't cool. I'm not trying to say that don't enjoy the love of your children. Don't enjoy the love that is being expressed through humans that you care about. I'm not saying that, because love does shine through this evil shit. But to keep it a thou wow, yo, you have to kill to live here. You have to kill a plant to eat it. You have to kill an animal to eat it. You have to consume the elements to survive here. Who made this? What? You have to consume life to extend your life. That's fucked up. You have to consume an element to extend your life. You have to use to live longer. If you don't consume life, whether it's in the form of a plant or animal, your lifespan shortens. So we're here as vampiric beings. That's just the fucking reality of the shit. Look, somebody left. somebody left the goddamn line. They're like, oh no, that nigga tweaking. Right? 17 people in here should be 17 likes. Let's go. Right? 18. There we go. Which should be 18 likes. If you come in, hit the like button. There we go. You come in, hit the goddamn thumbs. Hit the thumb. I'm gonna hit the goddamn thumb. Shit. Oh, it won't let me do it. So anyway, price of admission is just a thumbs up. So yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So being trapped here, you got to get off the Ferris wheel. But here's a very, very complex concept to kind of chew on. So if you understand what here is, and then you transition, and you understand that you can be the next all being to the next realm, don't that make you just as bad as whoever is the all being of this realm? Because you're going to make it. So you kind of get caught up in this conundrum or catch-22 of things. You know what I'm saying? You see how, as the conversation goes on, the rabbit hole gets deep, deep, deep. On 55th. Yo. Let's see. What we got? What we got? Winter Soldier says, more black businesses in black neighborhoods. I'm not sure where you was going with that, but let me just chime in on that real quick. Godfrey, no, who said it? Michael J. White was on Vlad, and he said that he admired the Jews, the Jewish people, right? 17 people, 17 likes. That's what I'm talking about. So if somebody come in here, you see the people go up, everybody in the chat, get on them. Tell them to hit that like button if they're going to come in here. Can't come in here, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I was tweaking. So, he was like, he admired the Jewish people because they keep their money in their community. If you attack one of them, they'll cancel your ass. You know what I'm saying? They stick together. So having a black business means nothing if we don't understand our power economically and don't understand our power as soul beings. It means fucking nothing. So I don't know what made you make that comment, but I just had to chime in on that real quick. Yo. See these bills. Okay, see these bills says you consume all those things to work for the system. So in reality, who benefits? Exactly. This is how you know who kind of dwell on a negative polarity, because whoever's in charge of all of this physical shit is part of that hierarchy of whoever controls all of this physical shit. That means planets and all kind of shit. Whoever controls planets, whoever controls the goddamn corner store, nigga, they in that hierarchy. They just control the corner store. But there's someone who's controlling planets. So they on that team. Your team should not involve that. But we get brainwashed to be like, we have to survive here. So we got to go to work, or we got to hustle, or we got to sell pills, or we got to do whatever. Some people selling ass. I don't know. But we got to do whatever. But you see how even being involved in all physical activities ends up being negative polarity or the root of all evil. Because that's what you're chasing, right? And, and, let me say this. Watch this. This is for people who chase money. Okay? If you stay on a paper chase, you will always continue to be on a paper chase because you're chasing something that you can never obtain. 2, you chase money for what? This is how you know that it's the carrot on the stick. You chase money to buy clothes. You chase money to buy shelter. You chase money to buy food. So what are you really chasing? The outcome of the money or the money? Because we want food, so why don't we just go out there and pick some potatoes and some carrots and some fucking nectarines and shit off the tree and eat that, right? We ultimately want to get a car. How come we just don't build a car? Ultimately want to get clothing we could sew. So the money is just a means to an end. If you learn how to take the money out of the equation, it keeps coming back, but we take it out of the equation. We take the money out of the equation and learn how to obtain things, then you start to understand and see the rules of the game. There's rules to this shit. But I share with you too. No, niggas gonna hit you for whatever you do. The rule 1, get your cash on MOB. That's money over bitches cause they breed and be. The rule 2 is a hard one. Watch for phonies. Keep your enemies close, nigga. Watch your homies. Seem a little important when he told me I smile. Picture Jews being headed to an innocent child. I never knew in my lifetime I lived by these rules. Initiated as an outlaw. Studying rules and Papa ain't around. So I gotta recall. I come to grips to being written on my enemy's wall. Promise if I have a seed, I'm a God and right. Dear Lord, don't let me die tonight. Pac was a deep motherfucker, boy. Shit. Damn. Had a Pac moment. My bad. Pac in here. Machiavelli the Don in here, boy. That boy coming through. Channeling. That boy came through right then. That's crazy. That was from a song called Blasphemy. If y'all don't know, that's on that Machiavelli, man. That shit go hard. Had a fucking Pac moment in front of everybody. My bad. That's funny. Winter Soldier says, in my town, foreigners got more businesses in our neighborhoods. It's funny. I had a conversation about this earlier. You want to know why? The key in all of that is foreigner. Y'all want a little economic lesson, boys and girls? Watch this. This is great. If you want economic freedom, become a foreigner. Wow, Dre, how you become a foreigner? I was born here. I could never be a foreigner. As you can see, people from other countries come here and have a leg up. How does that happen? That's because they're not bound by the same rules as a United States citizen. That's the key. Stop being United States citizens. Become a foreigner. What does foreigner mean, Dre? Well, let me go get the Black's Law Dictionary. Bam! Yeah. Let's take a look. This is 5th edition, so it might, the definition may be kind of weird. I don't even know how to spell foreigner. I don't know how to spell it. Hey, remember books? It's a fucking book. Last time you seen one of these. It's crazy, huh? It's crazy. EI, right? There we go. Foreign. Let's take a look. Belonging to another nation or country, belonging to or attached to another jurisdiction. I could stop right there. I've never even read this definition. I could stop right the fuck there. Oh no, let's keep going. I see some more shit that seems pretty fucking dope. Made, done, or rendered in another state or jurisdiction. Okay. Subject to another jurisdiction operating or solvable in another territory. Keep in mind all these words that I'm stopping. Territory, jurisdiction, nation. Keep going. Intrinsic, outside. Extraordinary, non-resident person. Let's go back right there. That's where all the magic is. You want to be like those foreigners in your neighborhood that have the corner store, the liquor store, and have the 7-Elevens. Like, how the fuck you come over here and get a 7 fucking, like, what the fuck? How the fuck you come over here and you got hella stores and shit, selling all kind of goddamn knickknacks and flip-flops and all kind of weirdo shit. How you do that, son? Non-resident person, corporation, executor. This is the definition of foreign. So if you're a non-resident or an executor of or a corporation, you are a foreigner. If you're a corporation, become a corporation. Let's keep going. As to foreign administrator, assignment, attachment, bill, charity, commerce, corporation, county, creditor. Ooh, I like that. Divorce document, domicile, factor, judgment, jury, minister. Ooh, now we know about the church so rich, huh? Plea, port, state, vessel, voyage, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, become a foreigner. How do you do that, Dre? I got a video where I explained all that shit. No, I probably didn't put it on YouTube. That's somewhere else. So, and if you find that, you got it. But, yeah, become a foreigner because guess what? When you become a foreigner, you don't have all of the restrictions as United States citizens have. Remember, they always ask you, are you a United States citizen? They ask you, are you? And what do you? Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that. I need mine. That's how they got you. Nah, you're not. You never was. You've been taught that you were. You're not. So people who come from other countries, nah, they ain't fucking United States citizen. I'm a different kind of citizen. You know what I'm saying? I'm here on a visa and shit. But nah. And you too can have loans and all kind of help. But it's hard. I'm going through that shit right now. It's hard. I see, and I'm by myself, so I can't really do the things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. I just gave you a tip. I don't want to keep going into that because that could be long. That's a long thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a long road. Long road. Ooh. Somebody know what the business is. So, Ari's dream understands what the fuck I'm talking about. Right? See, this is the realm of the deep shit. We don't always have to get to the sleep. Alabacor, Alabacor, Alabacor. my Jewish meditation chant. I just gave y'all some more game. It's game all around this bitch. You just gotta listen. So, hold on, let me get her name right. Ari's dream says, the WABEN, beneficial owner. Build a business, credit upon credit. There you go. Now let's talk about the WABEN, shall we? Yes, we shall. I'm gonna give y'all tremendous game right now. WABEN. This is the trouble that I'm going through right now. It's funny that she said that because this is what's getting me in trouble. Well, not trouble, but it's making it hard for me. So what's making me hard. My bad. That was a fraudulent slip. So what's making it hard is because I think my battery's gonna die. Well, I got 1%. Ooh, y'all lucky I caught that. Try to die on your ass right when it was finna get good too. That's fucked up. Get a little juice. Get a little juice. Now it's 24 people in here, man. We should have 24 likes. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? The price of admission is thumbs up if you want to listen. Stop playing with me. I'm playing games and shit. I'll be in here playing games, man. 25 people. I need 25 likes. You want me to talk about the WABEN or no? Okay, there go one, nigga. Give me one more, nigga. Give me one more. We can talk about the WABEN, nigga. Give me one more. If not, nigga, I'm finna act like JT the bigger figure, nigga, and cut this shit all the way the fuck off. Oh, y'all don't want to know about the WABEN, huh? Okay. I'll wait, nigga. I ain't got nothing but time. Nothing but time. I'm finna go watch Bel Air, nigga. Yeah, I want to get off so I can go watch Bel Air. Oh, y'all don't want to give me one more like? Oh, okay. Okay. That's how y'all want to act, huh? Y'all want to play games, huh? Y'all think I'm playing? I will get the fuck off this motherfucker tonight. Shit. Ari's dream, she already know. She might know, or she might not, because I just found this out myself. And anybody I talk to, they ain't never heard of it. So I'm not saying that I made it up, but I'm saying I found some shit. I found that shit, bitch. Ooh, 2%. Uh-oh. What we doing? Oh, there we go. Got the lights up. Watch this little thing. Oh, what's going on with this motherfucker? There we go. Now we cooking with gasoline, bitch. Okay. Oh, this is her husband, the more Amenti. Peace, God. Peace. So, okay. We got some more. So, I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here because, like I said, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Life is my school. I ain't got nobody to bounce these ideas off of. I'm just in here trying to fight it. You know what I mean? So watch this. This is what I learned about the WABEN. Watch this. So I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get a little job and shit. They trying to make me fill out a W-4. I'm telling them I'm a foreigner. I don't know what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? What? I don't fill out W-4s, nigga. Well, our system isn't set up for that. I don't know. Well, you have to. No, I don't. We don't do sovereign. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but we don't. I don't know what a sovereign. I don't know what that is. It's not in the Black's Law Dictionary. I've never heard of that. So, anyways, fuck all that. Fuck the story. So I'm not gonna go into the story about all that shit. Fuck all that shit. So when you do the WABEN, right? They'll ask you, right? I'm fucking with you, Winter Soda. Don't think that I'm going back. Look, I'm fucking with you. So when you do the WABEN, right? At the bottom, it will ask you, what treaty are you using? I found the treaty. It's in the, ooh, should I be giving up this game? Fuck it, y'all the dots and y'all here rocking with me tonight. I'm gonna give y'all the game. The treaty is the U.S. Tax Treaty, Article 24. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. We'll get it. We'll get into that. So, Article 24, you accompany that with some language saying that you're not a 14th Amendment citizen, you're a national. I have a whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I mean, you could use that if you could. Okay, Ari's dream says you could use the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. You could use that. You could use that, but remember, this is their system. So, you gotta learn their system to use against them. You see what I'm saying? I found that so I mean, I don't know. Maybe the Treaty of Peace and Friendship has worked, but I'm just saying when it comes to because that's all taxes. When it comes to that, right? It might be perpetual. When it comes to that, right? This is the loophole that you've been looking for because they can't say shit because they said it themselves. So they can't be like, oh, well, you got to pay it. Nah, nigga. Nah, nope. Fuck out of here. So you use that WABN if you're going to contract with any employer to work. That's how you get all your fucking money. You'll pay some state taxes because you're a state citizen or a national, and you are binded by your quote unquote parish or state or whatnot. So that's that. But you are from the land, okay? But with that, you can get all kind of discounted lifestyle things. We'll just say it like that. You feel me? We got 29 people in here, 24 likes. I told y'all, man. The price of admission, if you want to listen, is to hit that thumb. Don't act dumb. Playing with me. All right. Moors are tax free all the way around. Everybody, see, so let me ask you this. So if you are under the Moorish national flag, you flying that flag, right? What if you don't fly that flag? What if I don't declare a nation like being a Moor? What if I mean, I don't have to do that, right? And then Ari's dream breaks down some more game, and that's this. See, we talking to a nigga who knows something. He said if you build a foreign trust, you're out of the loop. I haven't gotten there yet, but I do know the exit to the exit to freedom, the exit door to the bees of freeze, sir. We're trying to be freeze out here, sir. Right? Yes, sir. But yeah, I do know that it's understanding trust law is the way to get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Getting that trust is kind of like a shelter. A trust acts as a foreign entity. So you do everything through your trust. That means you contract through your trust, you move through your trust, you bank through your trust, you do everything through trust. So that is the key. If you all vessels fly flags, that's a fact. If you want to become like those foreigners you see in your in your neighborhood who got shit, that's because they move with the not protection, but with the the force of a nationality, one, but also they move through entity, like a corporation, a business. That's how, and they're taught to do this. You know what I'm saying? They're taught to do this. Like I was watching Ghetto Boys Reloaded with Willie D and Scarface, and they was talking to Johnny Dang, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese dude that makes all the grills, and they asked him, see, they was setting him up to get the blueprint from him. They asked him, they said, yo, how you get started to sell all these grills? Like, how you get the money if you were so poor? Johnny Dang was like, we were so poor. It was 15 of us in the fucking one bedroom type shit. You know what I'm saying? Our parents lived in the bedroom. We all slept on the floor. So how did he come from that to balling on you niggas, going to Africa, pulling out diamonds and doing diamond trades? How do you do that? See, the same thing that we don't got. We don't have unity. You know what I'm saying? So what he did was they worked hard, constantly worked all kind of jobs. Then one of them got a loan, and then another one got a loan, and then another one got a loan, and then another one got a loan, and they put all their loan money together for one cause, to build a business and pay each individual loans off from the business that accumulated $100,000 or how 250, however much it was. It was more than those individual loans, but they put all the money together. See, we don't have that. We don't have that. We don't fucking have that. It's our problem. I've been on this motherfucker for an hour. I'm feeling like panic in this bitch, nigga. I got 8 more hours to go. Who gonna stay with me for 8 hours? Who gonna stay with me? 8 hours. I'm finna run my mouth about nothing. See how deep the rabbit hole go? We started off talking about goddamn Ukraine and shit. Now look at us. Man, we doing good, y'all. That's why I love the dots. We doing real good. But I'm damn near finna watch Bel Air, man. Oh shit, motherfuckers talking about they gonna stay. That's what I'm talking about. Bang bang crypto gang. Talking about nigga, I'ma stay. Nigga, hold on, bruh. I got you. Damn. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I got you started on esoteric knowledge. Damn, bro. Would I be hearing shit like that? That should be blowing my fucking wig. Whoo. Oh, that nigga Dame. That nigga name is hella mundane. What's your name, son? Dame. My name is Dame. That's it. It's Dame. Okay. CD's bill. Solidarity might seem like a pipe dream, but I feel like if we ourselves change, then just be happy at that. Factos. Factos. Yeah. So the way that you create mass change amongst an entire realm of people um, starts with yourself, right? And that should trickle down to whoever's in your household, right? We know this. We know this blueprint. Then your household should trickle into your neighbors, so on and so forth. But that takes a long time. And again, it goes back to what I was saying originally. It's still dwelling in the physical realm. It don't even fucking matter. It don't. It don't. You just have to find ways, just like how you said, you just have to find ways to ease your life and make your life simpler. Just like I said in my a video that I did a while back. I'm tired of getting in my own way. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna tap in with you. I'm tired of getting in my own way. And I was having this conversation with a partner of mine earlier. It's like all this knowledge I got, I said, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna start utilizing it to kind of maneuver through this matrix. But I found that it's become difficult, you know, and from the people that I learned from, they all said that, you know, doing this shit ain't gonna be easy. They not gonna make it easy for you. But I just don't have the proper support unit behind me. So if you got a wife, you know what I'm saying, if you got like a husband or a partner, you know what I'm saying, that's a blessing for you. You know what I mean? Because now you have a support to kind of, okay, I got this right here, so let me go branch off and do this. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have that. So it's just like, it's hard for me. You know what I mean? You know? So, if you got that, man, make a move. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? If you got that, make a fucking move. Stop playing. So, me doing all this shit is hard. I'm hitting them. I'm hitting the people. Like, I go get a job. I hit them with the WABN. They spooked because I'm gonna tell you why they spooked. They like, okay, well, we don't know what to do. So I start walking them through it. Because they talk about, we can't do this. Yes, you can. Look what it's saying, the IRS. The IRS said this shit. I'm giving them all the steps of everything of what it is. Giving them the game, actually. Motherfucking bastards. So what happens is, now they're like, well, if you know all of this, then who are you? That's what they do. And then they don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, nah, who the fuck is this? Hell no, it's spook 'em. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is be an entrepreneur, and then let me see. Shout out to YK the Truth. That nigga be dropping that shit. For real. If you ain't even checked out YK's channel, man, when it comes to investigative reporting, he don't play games. You know what I'm saying? Hey, YK, man, whatever happened to what's that boy name? Daniels? Squeaky voice guy. What's his name? That nigga tripping. Yeah. The voice is off the video. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably because power issues or something. Um Tax exempt. I don't know, man. I don't know about the tax exempt on the W-2. But anyways, hey, look, y'all. Marshall. That's his name. Marshall Daniels. Where that boy at, boy? Whoo, that nigga tweaking. Um, yeah, man. But look, it's getting late. I got smoothies to make and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go watch Bel Air. I'm gonna check back in with y'all though, man, because I really do, like I said, man, I really do appreciate everybody that fuck with me and jump down the rabbit hole with me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that shit because y'all ain't got to. It's Friday night. Y'all get, you know what I'm saying? Done all kind of shit. But I never ever plan on staying on this motherfucker longer than 10 minutes. So anything that happens after 10 minutes is because of y'all. Y'all, you know, give me that energy to keep going, or the questions that y'all ask, or the comments that y'all make makes this happen. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that get on YouTube and just talk about what the fuck they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm just gonna talk about what the fuck I'm gonna say. Nigga, that's a straight egotistical thing. I don't have that much to talk about. So a lot of this shit is y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, the price of admission, if you want to listen, is to hit that thumb. You dig? And with that being said, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I'm finna get some nutrition and zone out and watch this goddamn Bel Air and Snowfall too. All right, peace.